The Emperor protects!
Steam Next Fest is come and gone, and I got to play quite a few demos this time around. There's some good, there's some weird, there's just some straight up bad, but I want to talk about some of my favorite ones that I played this summer.
Execute.
Sprawl Zero. Feeling like it was pulled from a GameStop bargain bin in the early 2000s, Sprawl Zero sees you in the role of Five, a super soldier fighting against a techno cult in a war-torn city.
All those fancy toys won't save you. Let's hope you don't run into her again.
The gameplay is a juggling act as you shoot guns, toss them when they're empty, and then use your various powers to arm yourself to repeat the process over again. You have a few different tools, such as a gravity glove that pulls in weapons and various objects, and a slow mode to give yourself that edge to survive against some pretty tough opponents. The atmosphere, the graphics, the music, and everything in this game that's going for it really does make it feel like a forgotten AA shooter from the Xbox. It's got that Halo and Fear energy that I'm glad is getting recognized these days. This one's sitting comfortably on my wish list. It will likely be a day one purchase for me.
Understood. My friend, the time has come. Let's see if you were right.
On the morning of February 24th, 2022, the world changed forever. Ukrainians across the country woke up early in the morning to the sounds of missile explosions. The war had come to Europe once again.
Hollow Home. This is really something I wouldn't have expected until years down the road. Hollow Home is set during the Russian invasion of the Donbass region of Ukraine. You, however, are not a soldier on the front lines, but a child stuck in a city during the invasion. The game is one of the many new disco-likes, borrowing a lot of elements from Disco Elysium. Dialogue is the main driving force of the game, as you get to familiarize yourself with the various residents, both before and during the invasion. Many of them have favors and quests for you to do, mostly in the mundane sense, such as finding a lost dog or helping fix a car. All throughout there is an air of dread looming over the town. Adults whisper in fear of a coming war away from the children, and those who do directly talk to the kids have a tinge of hope that things will be fine. And just when things go incredibly wrong, the demo ends. The developers are also Ukrainian, and are pulling from first-hand accounts of what actually happened in the real city. It's going to be a tragic tale that's going to be hard to get through. Welcome to Elderfield. Did you ever think Stardew Valley needed a touch of cosmic horror? Welcome to Elderfield provides. As a resident of the titular town, you look for work at the local farm, all the while dealing with the various entities that haunt the area. You've got your typical farm sim gameplay: dig up weeds, prep the soil, plant seeds, water them, collect and sell, rinse and repeat. Crafting, fishing, and mining are all of course included. The caveat is that you will engage in battle with horrors beyond your understanding and take psychological damage brought upon by cosmic influence. Despite the horror, there's a charming casual atmosphere to the world. The people of Elderfield go about their day-to-day lives, shopping, working, hanging out. Residents and the horror are practically coexisting. Ghosts and giant skeletons are almost a minor annoyance, or even just something you just come to accept in this town. I love everything about the vibes this game gives off, and the systems are deeper than I expected. Check it out when you can.
Get up, soldier. Scrub the bloody muck from your eyes. For the love of the Empire, get up!
Valor Mortis. One of two Napoleonic-era apocalyptic games I'm looking forward to. Valor Mortis is a first-person Souls-like where you fight the mutated horrors of Napoleon's undead army. It's a well-executed formula any Souls fans will be familiar with. Stamina management, souls collected and lost upon death, tough enemies, and even tougher bosses. And enough variety in builds to keep things interesting. The demo was nice enough to show the beginning of your adventure and a late game example of the kind of builds you can get into. If the sight of a mini-armed French officer several feet taller than you, or the sounds of Napoleon's ghost talking in your head interest you, then give this one a whirl.
I shall lead you towards the most fertile lands on earth, but I cannot move your limbs for you, nor can I strike the blow in your stead. The march belongs to the soldier alone.
Solo no brain is burning. The people killed for profit. Take what they took from you.
Brigador Killers. If you've played Brigador, you'll probably love this one. Brigador saw you piloting various mechs and vehicles of war to destroy several different targets. This time around, you'll actually find yourself with boots on the ground a lot of the time. You go into an area with a target in mind, and you'll execute as you see fit. While on foot, you still have access to many of the wacky vehicles you'd come to expect if you played the first game. Of course, the highlight is you're able to cause plenty of destruction and chaos as you go through a level. Another aspect of this game is a sort of roguelite mode where you go into destroyed targets and then bring back anything you found in a mission to build up an arsenal to go out again. As a fan of the original game, I can't wait to pick this one up. Iron Nest. This is easily the demo I put the most time into. Iron Nest puts you in charge of the Iron Nest, a giant quadrupedal fortress. You'll receive orders from High Command, tasking you with firing these massive cannons on the fortress at various targets. You'll need to calculate distance, elevation, proper ammunition selection, and follow a proper sequence to load and fire the guns, all the while hoping you hit your targets and avoid collateral damage. You can really feel the weight of the machinery you're in charge of. Everything is sluggish and loud. The sound work and detail in the nest is A tier in design. It has really made you feel in control of a devastating war machine, and I highly recommend anybody give this one a go. Those were just a few of the demos that I enjoyed from the Steam Next Fest. Were there any that you really liked? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I'll check in with y'all at the next fest. See y'all later.